All right. Okay, everybody. Ozmankollects63 here, and we're back with another relax and read. We're up to number 14, where in this one we're going to be going over the Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, which is the first appearance of SP and DR. And this is a VeVe digital collectibles comic. And yeah, it's basically just we're going to have a look at it, have a little bit of a read, and see what it's all about. And big shout out to John on this one. We were having a discussion about it over on. We had a discussion on our last episode of VeVe Wednesdays, Wednesday weekends. That was the one. That was on episode 13, and we had a big discussion about anime and like things like Neon Genesis and Gurren Lagann. And basically like big like mechanized robots and stuff. And that was the inspiration behind, hey, I know which one would be a good one to read for the next episode of Relax and Read. And that would be this one, which is in a very sort of like, Neon Genesis anime style. So we're going to go over it and have a little look. Well, we got some comments in the house here. Let's have a look. See who's jumping in here. Hey, we got Doctor. Okay, Doctor. Say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, mate. Hope you enjoy the reading. So without further ado, let's get into it, because I know that's what you're all here for. But after we're done, we might go over a little bit more detail, a little bit of market watch if you want to stick around and see what this comic's going for, and if you're interested, you want to pick one up. So this is, if I go over to here. So very, very quick, brief rundown. If you haven't heard about it already, this is VeVe, which is basically a digital collector's platform where they specialize in licensed IP. So they have Marvel, Disney, Star Wars. They do online digital collectibles. And comic books, which is what I'm into. They have a marketplace, so you can buy these for yourself. All you got to do is basically just open an account on the app. They've got a Android, they've got iOS store, so you can download and put it on your phone. Create an account, do a little bit of KYC. You load up your account with a little bit of money with your chosen payment provider, whether that be Google or a debit card. And basically, you see what you want, you like it, you buy it, and it's yours. And it's there all recorded on the blockchain if you're into crypto and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, also before I forget, happy Friday, everybody. Say also for those who just celebrated, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's recovering nicely from it with nice full bellies and having amazing time with their families and friends and loved ones. We don't celebrate it here in the UK, so it's just another day for me. But on the last episode, episode 35 of VeVe Wednesdays, which is our Twitter Spaces, everyone was shocked to know that I have never had any pumpkin pie, which is apparently a staple in the Thanksgiving repertoire. So it's going to be my mission to sort of try and find a pumpkin pie this weekend. Now, I've looked around England, and I don't think you can actually buy a pumpkin pie anyway, so I'm going to make one. So stay tuned for that, because I promised I was going to do a reaction video and document my first pumpkin pie tasting experience. So stay tuned for that one. But anyway, enough about that. So we'll get a bit more into that a bit later on. Also, a quick shout out as well to the VeVe Collective, which is our collectors group. So I'm the president of the VeVe Collective, and we're basically just a collectors group that came together to form a safe space where we can talk about digital collecting, physical collecting, big sort of like a geek out session or big geek out space where we talk about Marvel, DC, and whether that be VeVe, Cryptoys, Palm, McFarlane, whatever you're into. So that's a little bit about what we are, and we do Twitter Spaces every Wednesday and every Sunday night here in the UK. So if you're into that and want to know a bit more about it, leave us a comment, leave us a like, leave us a subscribe if you enjoy the stuff. And without a further rambling from me, let's get into it. So we have the Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, And let's see what it says here. So this is over on VeVe's page. So it says, the first appearance of SP and DR. What or who is SP and DR? Gerald Way of the Umbrella Academy makes his Marvel debut with Jack Wyatt, who's done Miss Marvel and Indestructible Hulk, establishing a new universe and the incredible spider character who inhabits it. So the way it works is we have 5 rarity covers. So these are our 5 rarity covers. So we have our common, which is in total there is 5,000 editions of this comic. So out of that 5,000 editions, we have our common here, which is there's 3,000 editions of that. We have our uncommon, which is basically the common, but on a black and white variant. And there is 1,125 editions of that. And now we have our rare and ultra rare exclusive VeVe covers. Now, the thing about these is you can't find the rare or exclusive covers anywhere else outside of VeVe, so they're only here. And these ones are done by Ramita Jones, which is very, very popular on the app. She also did some of the ultra rare cover art for the last 2 Relax and Reads that we did, which was the Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, which is the first appearance of Spider-Gwen, and Bloodstone number 1, which was the first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone. And you can check those out on the previous episodes of Relax and Read. And last but not least is our secret rare. Our secret rare is 125 editions, so not a lot of that one. And this is taken from an interior panel from actually inside the comic book, which I'm sure we will see as soon as we get into it. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a 5,000 edition comic. Scroll up a little bit here. Sorry, this is live, guys. So if it looks a little bit awkward at times, it's because it's live, and that's what happens. So yeah, so it was published in 2014. So it's not super. So it's like just it's actually coming up on 10 years old. 5,000 edition. So yeah, so the right is written by Gerald Way, and artist is by Jack White, which is what we saw. And yeah, there's a little bit of information there about the comic itself. It has here, like, what the floor price is at the moment. So if I was going to the marketplace and see what this thing is trading at on the VeVe market floor, it's going for 3 gems and 50 frags. So very, very affordable. And gems is the in-app currency that VeVe uses. So a gem is basically the equivalent to a $1, and the 50 is like 50 cents. But we came up with frags because it was like a small denomination of gems, and it sounds cool. Right. So everyone, sit back, relax, enjoy. Happy Friday. I've got my trusty cup of coffee here with my cool little, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, I've got my Yoda mug. Very, very nice. And let's get into it. So I'm just going to whack on some music. If I can find my tab to let me do music. Let's put on, let's try this one. Oh, I turned down a little bit. Let's try that one. Because I'm drinking coffee, let's drink this one. Let's do this one. Sweet. Okay, so this is coming from my own personal collection. So I've got a common, and let's get into it. So this is a 25-page comic, so it shouldn't take us overly long to get through it. And yeah, so if you're watching this on Twitter, so thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Don't be afraid to leave us a like, a comment, a subscribe, or anything along those lines. Even just a gentle thumbs up or tap of that like button's much appreciated. So yeah, let's sit back, let's get into it, and let's kick this off. So this is page number 1. So this is our common cover. So very, very cool, very like an anime mech type, like I said before, like very like a Neon Genesis and Gurren Lagann. Right, page 2 of 3. So this one's we kick it off with an explosion. Oh, heart rate monitoring. And now our usual little disclaimer. No similarity between any of the names, characters, persons, and or institutions in this magazine with those of any living or dead persons or institute is intended, and any such similarity which may exist in purely coincidental. So that's very basically like, we take no responsibility for anything. We got some more comments. Hey, whoa, Penny Parker, what up, Oz? Yeah, Hinano, how are you, buddy? Yeah, so we're going over the first appearance of SP and DR, which is Penny, which I should have mentioned a bit earlier, is Penny Parker, which is her little her robot mech, I should say. And in case you've heard that name before, Penny Parker was a big part of Into the Spider-Verse, which is the animated Spider-Man movie, which is awesome. So if you have not seen that, highly recommend that you do. Anyway, we're on page 2. So we've just started off with a big explosion and a heartbeat going from beep, 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 beep. So that's never promising. Right, page 4 of 5. Whoa, look at this. Whoa, check out that animation. How cool is that? So it says, we've got a situation. Did you hear what happened? Who? It says, vital 0, brain dead. Oh my god, this is horrible. Ha! They say he had a daughter. They say he loved the city. One thing's for certain, SP and DR is still intact. So we got a mech, we got a person in that mech, and we got a little spider. So I think the way this sort of works is it's like some kind of weird symbiosis. So I think it sort of works along the same sort of lines as Neon Genesis, where they sort of plug into the robot and there's like a linked mind or something like that, or it's very similar to what's the other one? Pacific Rim. If you're familiar with that, it's the same sort of mind melding thing. Caffeine. So in other words, all hell's breaking loose and she's not looking too good. So, right, we're up to now page 6 of 7. That was fast. Penny, I'm your Aunt May, and this is your Uncle Ben. You're going to be living with us from now on. We know you never knew him, but you understand who your father was and what happened to him. So that must have been Dad in the suit, getting all torn up. My father was part of SP and DR. My father is dead. It's very cold. Yes, he is. And Penny, while this may seem sudden and hard to process, you're the only one that can take his place in the program. It's a matter of genetics, dear. Compatibility. They told me it's going to hurt if SP and DR accepts me. Alright, so she's being genetically conscripted into the program because she's the only one with the DNA to do it, because Dad's gone and she's the only one next in line. Yes, says Uncle Ben, or Ben. Is it Ben or Uncle Ben? Oh no, it is Ben. It is unpleasant, says Uncle Ben. He's already been released into the room. He will have found you by now. So SP and DR must be the spider. So he's crawling around like a facehugger out of Aliens, like creeping around, looking around. He's here, she says. Will he bite me? Only if you let him, they say. And look, he's crawling around, he bites her, and whoa, there's that big look of, oh my god, he's bitten me and I'm about to get superpowers look. Nah, very cool. Loving the art style. Art style is very cool. Page 8 of 9. So that was 5 years ago. So 5 years later, we got this big orb-looking thing flying around. What does it all mean? It says the funny orb thing. What terror does the eye perceive? What dread does it defer? Yeah, right, so it's going around, floating around saying, what do I see? What's going on? Your lives are boring. My art is panic, he says. Okay, that can't be good. There's an arm underneath a wall there. Your laws, my rules. Give me what I want. But everyone gets hurt. So one of this creepy orb is flying around trying to impose his laws. Oh, here we go. Everyone gets hurt, says the orb, and standing there looking like something actually it looks like something straight out of Neon Genesis is I'm guessing this is the mech. So let's get a bit of coffee down me. It's been a long day at the office. Penny, your uncle had requested that I remind you to be extremely cautious out there. This one isn't like the others. This one takes a lot. His name is Mysterio. Oh, it's Mysterio. Okay, it's like a futuristic version of Mysterio. Of course it is. Gas. His name is Mysterio, and he's using some sort of nerve gas with hallucinogenic properties. Filters. So they've got the filters on, so you're not going to get hallucinated. They should protect you, but keep an eye on your toxicity levels. Can we listen to music? Can we listen to music? It helps us focus. Okay, so the suit likes to talk to her. Maybe I could try and do like a suit voice, like Hal from what's it? Space Odyssey. Oh, he now says I've never read this book. Really interesting storyline. Yeah, it looks really cool. Like I was saying before, this was inspired by our conversation on last VeVe weekends F13 about anime and manga, basically, and that was with John. So a big shout out to you, mate, if you're tuning in and listening. Thank you for the inspiration. This one's for you. Anyway, page where are we up to? Page 10 and 11. Sure, dinner will be waiting for you. Chicken tikka? Aunt May, I'm vegetarian now, she says. Okay, so Aunt May's the one talking here. It says, now playing Colt Summer. Vic, lost love is a crime. Okay. Right, I'll think of something. Good luck. Look at that. Chicken tikka trying to feed it to a vegetarian. Tis, Aunt May. Oh, here we go. So this must be inside the orb. There's crashed in the orb, and there's mini Mysterio orb face, piloting everything like the Wizard of Oz out of, well, Wizard of Oz. Reality, it says, as the mech comes crashing in. I'm guessing this is the background music playing. Your love is damage. I'm atomic. I'm a teenage weapon. It says the backing track in the background. SPDR, he says. You're even taller in person. Or automatic semisonic. I'm a teenage weapon, says the background music I'm trying to sing. Really impressed. I got a crash as he grabs the mysterious floating orb looking thing and crushes it in his hands. Give me nothing. Oh no, he's trying to zap it with the hallucinogenic gas. Take this, he says. Meanwhile, back at home base, filtration systems are over capacity. Spike in brainwaves overload, says weird looking person in chair. Penny, kill the optics and focus on my voice. You've got to give your system time to flush the brain toxin. No, so he's trying to gas it with the brain toxin. She's going to get overwhelmed. It's kind of like a Scarecrow's fear gas. Maybe she's going to go into like a hallucinogenic, like a fever dream or something. Oh, here we go. The gas isn't affecting SP and DR. Give up visual control and use your psychic link. Alright, so she's got a psychic link to the spider as well. This spider seems like the one driving the show here. Ah, that's better. Coffee's finished. Heavily caffeinated. Ready to roll. Alright, so we're going into a bit of a fever dream here. We got a massive looking Mysterio, weird looking bug person. It's like straight out of something like Attack on Titan. Max me nothing. I'm a teenage weapon. Hey, we got Anan Kenobi. Thanks for dropping in, man. Good going, Osman, he says. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support and hope you enjoy the reading. Let's read on. Hope you're keeping well, mate, and the family's doing well as well. So it says, but the music, safe inside the colors. Penny, you've got to stop him before he hits you with another burst. You won't recover. Do it. So it looks like he's... looks like Mysterio is taking selfies of himself. Look at that. That's very like these days, isn't it? If he didn't take a selfie, or didn't take a picture, it didn't happen. Anyway, she's getting zoned out. He's taking selfies. Oh wait, here we go. and don't need your love, boy. And she smacks him right in the face. I think she's come to her senses. He's like, holy crap! He goes, my voice. Look, if even the person in the operator chair there looks shocked, like, holy crap! She just cracked her in the face. He's cracked his dome. And playback, it says. So the music's off. I hate my voice. You don't know me. I'm just a fan, but I could have been anything to you. So it seems like he's sort of babbling on the ground there. He's got a big hole in where his dome used to be. He's not looking good. Penny's hovering over the top. Let's read on. Page 14 of 15. Oh, look, there he is. It's Mysterio in all his glory. Looks like a bit of a nerd. Did you ever get the mixed disc I made you? And there it goes to him, basically getting his mugshot saying XB28. Okay, a bit weird. Meanwhile, we've flashed back to Penny, and she's in school. And she's staring out the window, listening to the teacher talk here, but the teacher's probably got nothing important to say because, you know, that's how kids always treat teachers. And it was through pioneer research in the field of psychogenetics that Oscorp rose to prominence, and if, he says, so Oscorp seems to be the rising power in this universe. Excuse me a moment, class. Yes, I see. Penny Parker, he says, you are excused as, oh, who's this? Looks like, wonder if Chris Severs is out there. It's like, Chris, the Daredevil's just entered the school classroom here to pull Penny out. So I wonder what he's gonna do. So Penny's looking a bit shocked, saying, "Oh my god, like, you know, what the hell? Daredevil's kind of pulled me out of class." The rest of her classmates are kind of like looking a little bit shocked. Now, hey, wait a minute. They look kind of like the kids from Neon Genesis. Maybe they are. Coincidence? Maybe. I don't know, I have to look that up. But that looks very, very similar to Asuka from Neon Genesis. And that was Ray as well. Yeah, maybe. Fun fact. I'll have to look it up. Meanwhile, she's gone outside with Daredevil. He's helping us. But why would Mysterio tip us off? Unhealthy admiration. Ray police found the walls covered in cutouts from Gene Pop magazine, yours included. I hate those things, she says. I listen to jazz, says Daredevil. So, biological enhancement? Mysterio wasn't just some trust fund techno enthusiast. His level of intellect was altered, enhanced, along with his physicality. So someone juiced him up, and they want to find out who it was. I didn't notice, she says. If he's saying that someone is building hostage squads of enhanced criminals, we need to find out who, says Daredevil. Of course, and they will tell us why. So we got Daredevil and SPDR flying through the air, ready to bust into action. But until then, we can expect to be facing more of this type of criminal. I'm tired, she says. You're too young to be tired, says Daredevil. So they're sitting up there, Penny's with the robot and the spider. D, you knew my dad. Was he a cool guy, she says. Well, he was calm, and he never had a hell of a lot to say. But even through the machine, you could still feel a sadness, like something was missing from him. But I think he was pretty cool. So having a nice little chill out session, right? Now they're getting to business. Open up! Boom, 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 boom. It says as they bust into action. Say the SP's jumping down, Daredevil's following. And they're saying, hey, open up! Okay, page... Hey, oh, hang on. Back it up a sec. What the hell? Now, it's been a while since I've watched any anime, but I'm pretty sure there's only one person I know of with a face like that. Can't remember his name, Or I might be able to, but this looks like the crew from Ghost in the Shell. Look, that's that chick with the purple hair who's basically a robot. And there was the sniper with the robotic eyes, and then there's this guy with the white hair and the Schwarzenegger looking fellow with the white eyes. I can't remember his name though. Hey, we got biggest bro in the house. Says, what up, Prez? Say, what up, bro? So thanks for dropping in, mate. Hope you're enjoying the reading. We just had a bit of a revelation now. We're looking over this page, and I just noticed it's the crew from Ghost in the Shell in there. I think I want to say Bato? Yeah, Bato, that sounds right. And that one's Saito? Yeah, Saito. If anyone out there knows a Ghost in the Shell, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I can't remember her name, but I know she was played by Scarlett Johansson, so I'll call her Scarlett. Anyway, reading on. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little sidetracked. So they're busting in, and they're all at it now. So the mech's going for it, throwing people through the sky with the web shooters there. Look at that. Daredevil's got, like, you know, the big kick in the face there, looking like a ballerina dancer. Going, hey-ya! No one lives! No one lives! And basically just kicking ass everywhere. So taking names. Everyone's bloody going for it. But bang, 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 bang. There's gun blasts, shells everywhere. Daredevil's doing that creepy smile he always does when he's about to hit someone in the face. And that's it. They're all on the ground, and that's it. Game over. Do you think he would have liked me? She said. Yes, I think he would have liked you very much, says Daredevil, talking about her dad. Feels like we've been busting gangs for weeks with no answers and more gunshots. Whoops. Always shouting, just loud all the time. Quiet breaks, shatters down, so the city reaches out, listening, waiting. Another station for a signal, and we're all some kind of noise. Be the good kind, Penny. Miss Parker, unit is secure. Are you hopping in? No, I think I'll make my own way home, she says. Yeah, right. So Daredevil's just saying, be the good kind of voice in the city. So try and be a good superhero. Very cool. Oh, page 20 to 21. Oh, we're just about the end of this comic already. Oh, there we go. Look, we got a few Spider-Man turning up now. What's going on? So Penny's on the subway, taking it home. Anyway, the door's open and everyone's going, get out of my way. What is it? Move, get out of the way. And Penny's like, what the hell's going on? And turns around and says, and then all of a sudden it says, this is probably going to be a little bit weird for you. And look, it's Spider-Ham. You freaked those people out, Ham, says this spider. I'm not sure who he is, but looks very cool. Spider-Ham, those people freak me out. Do you have any idea how funky you guys smell? And Penny's just like, hey, what's going on? What the hell's going on? And he says, we're being hunted, all of us. Us, she says. Spider girls, spider boys, spider pigs, dogs, things. Being hunted, being killed. You're one of us, and that means we gotta get you out of here before they show up and pretty much wreck the place, says Spider-Ham. So they come to rescue Penny and saying, what's going on? Who's coming? Then we're running out of time. He trusts you, so I will. But we have to get my suit. Okay, so the spider says they're all cool. So they gotta go and get the suit and run for the hills before whoever's coming comes and gets them. This is a really creepy looking spider. It must just crawl out of a sleeve. Alright, page 22 and 23. I thought you said it was a suit. This is speed metal. What's it called? We're called SP&DR, and we protect the city, she says. Like my father, a soldier who died in service of his people, we will be there until terminal failure. That's fairly hardcore, says Spider-Ham. Gates open, we gotta swing. Does that thing make a lot of noise? Says Spider-Ham. Wow, look at that. How cool is that art? Yeah, the good kind, she says. And then comes our secret rare cover, which is where the interior panel comes from, and says, "Let's rage," says Spider Ham. And it says the story continues in Spider-Verse. So it's an ongoing series. So we've already had Into the Spider-Verse #2, which is from the last reading, and a spider person showed up at the end of that. So this is them recruiting more spider people for whatever's coming. And page 24 to 25. So this is the end of it. This is the nice little bit at the end of it. So it says, "Edge of Spider-Verse. We stand at the precipice of Into the Spider-Verse. The biggest threat in Spider-Man history is coming, and it's going to take every single Spider-Man ever to stop it. Each issue of this mini-series will introduce you to an amazingly different and fascinating spider character who will play a role in the Spider-Verse." It has all our writers and artists and etc. etc. And little bits and pieces there. So yeah, very very cool story. Very very short, but yeah, I thought that was a very interesting read. So a little bit about Penny Parker. So basically, she's got a symbiotic relationship going on with her spider, and she's got like her mech. And yeah, like I said before, so very cool animation style, very anime, very sort of like a Neon Genesis sort of style to it. And yeah, very very cool. Not much else to say really. So she came in, kicked Mysterio's butt. So had a little bit of a moral dilemma about what sort of hero she wants to be. She kind of misses her dad, and beats up a few more people with Daredevil, and then gets abducted by the spider people. But yeah, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was Into the Spider-Verse #5, which is the first appearance of SP and DR. I'm guessing Penny Parker as well to that extent. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the reading, and if you guys will stick around a little bit, we'll jump in to the market, and we'll see what this thing's going for. So let's see if we can find out a little bit more about it. So if I go to, we'll do a little bit of, actually let's just turn this music off so you guys can hear me. Also, hope you enjoy the music too. Okay, where's my mouse cursor gone? Righto, if I go back to my screen here. So Edge, I'll keep it simple. So let's find Edge of Spider-Verse #5. So this is all our covers. So let's do a quick little bit of market watch. So if you did enjoy this comic and you're interested in picking up one for yourself, let's do a quick little thing about market watch. So we've got the Edge of Spider-Verse #5. This is the common, and that is coming for 3 gems and 50 frags on the floor. So very affordable. Our uncommon is going for 3 gems, 50 on the floor. So that's actually not a bad deal, actually, considering the commons are 3,000 editions and the uncommon is 1,125 editions. So this one's a little bit more extra scarce. So obviously, anything said is not financial advice. This is all just purely putting out options out there for you. Do with your money as you will. What's our rare going for? Our rare is going for 10 gems on the floor. And it's a very nice, sort of sketchy sort of variant. Not, I wouldn't say like sketch variant, but maybe it's like a black and white, kind of like a coloring in like picture. Actually, I wonder if I can blow that up a bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. See, very cool. So you got Penny Parker front and center with SP and DR there. And yeah, it's a very sort of like, coloring in book type stuff. Maybe because there is a bit of talk when the VeVe gets released, we can alter these comic books a little bit. Maybe give them a bit of color. Obviously, all speculation, but you never know. Let's take a look at that ultra rare. Now, the ultra rare is what I'm into. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Boo. Hang on. There you are. Here we go. Right, ultra rare is going for 18 gems. Wow, that's actually pretty cheap. 18 gems on the floor, and this one I want to bring up. See, look at the color on this one. So again, it's done by Ramita Jones, and yeah, very very cool color. Loving the red. There's a lot of very strong, like sort of powerful, like sort of anime female art. Very cool. And we'll do one last one for the old. I did it again. Damn. Here we go. Right now, our secret rare. Our secret rare is going for 135 gems, and that's with all our spider people front and center there. So yeah, very cool. So we've got Spider Ham, we've got SP and DR. I'm not sure who this guy is though. So if anyone knows who he is, say chuck it on down in the comment and say let me know. And what else can we do here? So for all of you who aren't familiar with what VeVe is, I'll just give you a brief little rundown what it is. So they have a market. So basically, it's a digital collectors platform where you can buy licensed digital collectibles. Basically, they've got Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC. Oh, sorry, I take that back. They do have DC. They've got Marvel, DC. They've got obviously they've got Sesame Street. They've got Star Wars. They've got United States Postal Service. If you're into stamps, it's kind of cool. They've got Coca-Cola. They've got Capcom. All sorts of other big names as well. So they have a marketplace here, so you can go into your market and you choose what you like. So we see a Spider-Man. We've got a Simba there. And some of them are just static statues. Some of them are interactive. So if you wanted to click on it, it does some stuff. Like, just a small example here. We've got Hulk. We've got alien posters. So if you're into aliens like I am. We've got Captain America. We've got Batman's lightsabers. They've got the works in this place. So if it's something you're interested in, or it's very, very easy to do, all you got to do is just make yourself an account over on VeVe's app, or I think you can do it on the web page. Yeah, I think you can. Do a little bit of KYC and just link your preferred payment method, and then off you go. And all you have to do is see something you like this Obi-Wan Kenobi, for example, and you go buy now. And then yeah, it'll say here you can buy it, but obviously I'm not overly I'm a bit gem poor at the moment, so I can't buy it. Maybe you can. And that's basically all there is to it. And they also do comic books. That was the one that I'm into. So if I go markets, I go down to comic books. Here we go. So they do all different comic books. They've got Avengers, Captain Marvel, Squirrel Girl, very popular. I kid. They've got Spider-Man. And just a couple of these to name a few. Like, some of these you might recognize from your local comic book shop. So we've got Fantastic Four, Hulk, New Mutants, X-Men, Secret Wars, all sorts of cool stuff. And again, same principle. So they've all got their own commons and uncommon covers. So take this one for example. They've all got their common and uncommon covers, and every one of them has a rare and exclusive rare cover. Some of them are taken from internal panels. Some of them are taken from in real life comic books you can get, and some of them are VeVe exclusives, like these ones here, done by all sorts of different artists that you can only find on the platform. And that's all there as well. And some of them are like, I'll admit, some of them are very like low tier comics, but some of them are very like sort of premium. Like take what's a good example I can look at right off the top of my head? This one. Now this one, Amazing Fantasy number 15. Now this one, for example, this one in the real world goes for big bucks, but right now you can get just a common cover on the floor for 240 gems, so $240. As compared to, I think the last time this one was sold was somewhere in the millions. So if it can replicate the same properties as its physical counterpart somewhere many years from now, could be a good investment. Could not be a good investment. You could be broke on living on the road, or living under a bridge, eating government cheese, as a Crypto Pro says. Big shout out to you, mate. But yeah, so that's basically it, mate. So you can build up your collection as well. This is a little snippet of mine. So you've got your own little collecting space. You can do collectibles, do comics, little sets, and all sorts of bits and bobs. And that's about it, guys. So I think there's not really much more to talk about that. So yeah, so this has basically been the last sorry, it's been a long day. Like drinking coffee, trying to stay awake, but it's been a hard day at the office. So I hope your Friday's going good. So mine was very challenging today, but that's life. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, so this is a bit Relax and Read number 14, which has been the Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, which is the first appearance of SR and DR. No, sorry, SR? SP. Did I write that down wrong? I think I did. No, SP. Oh, I did write that down wrong. Oh dear. I'll change it later. So yeah, so hopefully hope you enjoyed the reading. It's a very interesting story. So it looks like it's got a lot of potential. Yeah, I love the animation style. Very, very cool. And yeah, if there's anything anyone everyone's got a suggestion they'd like to hear me read in future episodes, please chuck it down in the comments or DM me on Twitter or on X, sorry. So under Ozmankollects63. This has also been streaming onto my own YouTube channel as well, Ozmankollects63. So you can find it over there. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, as always greatly appreciated. And yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there because I think there's not really much more to go about. But like I said, these are regular every Friday from 8 UK 8 at night UK time to about it's 12 8 UK time and about 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, all right, guys. Hope everyone has a good one. And yes, join me if you can for our Twitter Spaces as well, which we hold every week. We do VeVe weekends on Sundays from 8:30 till 10:30 UK time, which is about 12:30 till 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we also do VeVe Wednesdays as well, which is our Wednesday show, which is 4 till 6 in the morning UK time, or 8 till 10 Pacific Standard Time. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. So that's about it for me. Have a good one, and talk more soon. And have a great weekend, everyone. And I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. And stay tuned for a reaction video for pumpkin pie coming soon. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And I will talk more with you soon. All right, bye. Wrong one.